Hi guys, this is a short video on the concept of market value and how we can calculate it with real world data. Um, so the concept of GDP is essentially the idea of accounting for the production of every single product, good or service that is produced in an economy in a given year. A central problem is how do we add up production of in which are in physical quantities, right, in physical units to each other. So bushels of corn can are not additive with number of cars or gallons of juice or pairs of shoes, right? And this is the solution to this problem of different physical units of production is to use the concept of market value. So let's consider a simple economy which only produces two products. Of course, a real economy produces hundreds of thousands of types of products, be it cotton t shirts, silk shirts, dress pants, jeans, sneakers, formal shoes, and so on and so forth. But in this simple economy, there are only two products, corn and cars. Corn is measured in bushels, and so in 2015, the simple economy produced 12 billion bushels of corn and 8 million cars. To get a sense of how big is the economy or how much production happened in aggregate in the economy, I somehow need to be able to add these two numbers together. How? By converting them into market value. Because if 12 billion bushels of corn were produced, they were sold. And so there must be a market price that I can use to make this conversion. So suppose that the market price of corn was $5 per bushel. And this now allows me to make a very simple conversion of bushels into dollars. Price times physical quantity gives me the dollar value of all the corn that was produced in this economy in 2015. And similarly, $30,000 is the price of at which each car was sold. So $30,000 times the total millions of cars that were produced. Now, GDP is basically the sum of the market values of all products produced in the economy. So if I add these two numbers, I get that the GDP of this country was $300,000 million in 2015, right? So the main idea here is that this price column, right, the definition of GDP doesn't contain the word price, but this price column is very clever because it allows us to convert physical quantities which are non-additive into dollar values which are definitely additive. And this, no matter how complicated the economy, this is essentially how GDP is calculated for it.